I'm going to show you the easiest way to get more stops in Madden with this defense. This is out of double mug. And the play is going to be mid blitz. So what you're going to do with this defense is you are just going to press, you're going to shade your coverage underneath, and then you're going to slant your defensive line inside. You're going to hard flat both of your defensive ends. You're going to deep half both of your safeties. And basically what I like to do is you can also man up your user onto this tight end. And essentially we're just going to switch stick around. If you wanted to, you could put this guy on the left side in a yellow and switch stick to him. But essentially what we're trying to do here, the whole point of this defense, is we're going to get a nice four-man disengage, and then we're just going to try to basically cover the tight end for long enough and then switch stick off of him. So essentially we're just going to run at the tight end and then switch stick off, and then we can kind of just switch stick around. Normally what you're able to do, and the main thing you're really looking for with this defense, is the shaded down man coverage is going to do a really good job, especially on those three receivers. Now, if you wanted a little bit more freedom with your user, you could man up one of these guys onto the tight end and send three. This three-man is pretty decent. It does disengage. It's more of a shed defense. It's not really a blitz. So just kind of keep that in mind. And then situationally, what they're going to eventually start to do is they are going to basically what they're going to start to do is they're going to do some different types of pass protection to try to block this blitz. So if they do something like this, you're just going to run this and man up this guy onto the tight end. You're still going to put those deep halves out there so you don't get bombed over the top. And then basically what you're going to do with your user now is you're just going to put him in a hook curl or just man him up to the running back. But basically now your tight end's going to get covered. This four-man variation is really good if they start to do all kinds of different types of pass protection, because a lot of times that defensive end will just walk in on the left side. Obviously there I got to cover the running back, but in general, this is double mug. And then if they do start to do like a lot of pass protection, another thing you can do is you can basically user one of these linemen, or not linemen, linebackers, and man him up to the running back like so, and basically just send four like this. If you want to contain, you certainly can do that. And basically this will also get instant pressure once they start to do a lot of pass protection for double mug. So just a little bit of a mini scheme here. The one thing you have to worry about with this is any kind of like auto motion streak. Let me see if I have it out of this. Yeah, like Bunch Nasty has this auto motion streak. So what you will have done is you will shade down, and then you will have like your flat zone. This guy will be manned up to the tight end, and then you'll have this. So if you're not careful, what will happen is if you're running shade down man, this guy will run, and he basically will just dumb out the man coverage, as you can see. So what I like to do to basically kind of counter that, if they are running that, is we're going to have our base set up right like so. And when we see this auto motion, we're going to make a key adjustment. And that key adjustment is we're just going to man the safety up to the motion player. So streak this guy, we'll corner out. We'll just do a bunch of streaks basically. But what I want you to see here. So, okay, so they've kind of set up their play. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that safety and man him up to the motion player. So once we see this motion, man the safety up to him. And when they snap the ball, that safety will cover him, as you can see. Now, obviously, we have to deal with the slot on the streak. And so the way that I deal with the slot on the streak is, let me show you that real quick. It's like if they're doing double streaks, maybe a corner post type deal. Obviously, you also need to kind of be aware of that with the formation, of that you're actually, like I'm seeing, it's bunch strong, so I need to be aware of that. The thing that I like to do is when I see a formation like a bunch strong, there's nothing they can bomb me with on the right, so we can just easily middle third this safety. And then, we're still in our base setup, right? So, because there's nothing really they can bomb me with to the right side. I can just switch stick onto the guy. So once they motion, I just go, okay, cross man this guy here on the circle. That's taken away, and then now you have the ability to take away the slot streak as well with that middle third. So that's just one little way, in my opinion, that you can just very quickly. I mean, even against like a bunch formation, putting a quarter is sometimes more helpful than a deep half, just because of the way that the the routes get open. And so if they go to a formation like bunch strong, where you know that there is a cheat motion play, then you're able to kind of just essentially prepare for this by, okay, we'll just preset this middle third, and then they go to the motion, you man this guy up on a circle, and then you're just basically, you see, they don't really have anything else other than that they can really hit. So that's, and your pressure is still really, really, really good. So that's the easiest solution in my opinion. Just take the safety, man him up onto the player that gets auto motioned. But in general, this is how you can run double mug post patch.